This is crazy. Look here. But what kind of madness is this? Another metal detecting video. I'm still in Croatia, camping at the White Boar. I've been stranded here for a few days, and if you've seen my earlier videos, you know I'm at an event with people from around the world, helping recover archaeological items for the local museum in Bignoni, scattered throughout the city's fields. Bignoni is Europe's longest continuously inhabited city, with settlements here for over 8,000 years. In previous videos, we found amazing pieces and given them to the local archaeologists for further research. Today our team is ready outside the camper van for another expedition, so we're heading to the field now to see what we find. Let's go! Well, first field of the day, we came here in the museum van, which is packed with ceramics from these past days that the archaeologist has been collecting, and now we have all of this area here in that zone to search. Let's see if we find anything. I see quite a few people digging, so it looks promising. Well, just 20 meters from the car, well, let's say 30 meters, and look, first coin, man, and I think it's Roman. This one is Roman coin, man. The thing is, it's destroyed, there's a cold wind, and it's been boiling all night, and that's good for detecting because the signal transmits better in the ground that way. I'll walk around where I found the coin a few more times to see if I find any others. I'm telling you, this one looks pretty bad, but it's Roman, for sure, man. Well, let's see what Steve or the archaeologist says when they see it. The shotgun shell is pretty clean. In this area, I've only found the Roman coin and this shotgun shell. Everyone is spreading out toward that field, but I want to try over there by the road. I'm going to walk through all of this and see if we find anything. I just picked up this piece of pottery here and it's giving off a pretty bad signal, but look at what it is. I think it's my first silver coin of the day, I swear. Wait, let's see. I'll try cleaning it with the brush since using my mouth didn't work. Let's see if I can get something out. Well, it's medieval silver. You can see there's a cross there, but I don't want to keep cleaning it because it's super thin and I'm afraid of breaking it. First silver coin, and like I said, I found that piece of pottery around here, so I'm sure this place is good. I'm going to keep searching around to see if we find any more. Wow, this signal is really good. I think it's very deep though. Another coin here. This bronze is okay. This isn't silver, but I think it's medieval too, or I don't know. Look, wait, let me clean it. I'll try cleaning it with the brush. The ground's so wet it's tough to clean anything. I think it'll be medieval. It's cleaned up pretty well. It's a hammered coin, one of those that Americans call a medieval hammered coin. And you can see it's pretty off-center. I think it's a good spot. A lot of things are showing up here. There's a lot of trash too. I've already filled this with pieces of aluminum and junk. But there are things, man. Let's keep looking for them. Just look at how the ground is. It's a pleasure to search like this. It's super flat. Look, a thimble, man. It's the first one I found here. I'm alone in this field. I don't know why everyone went in that direction. They're all gathered over there. Here I'm getting quite a few signals. I see people crouching over there too, so this field must be good. I'm going to keep looking. Now I'm heading in this direction. I'm checking out this whole square where the silver coin was found, the bronze one over there, and now this. This place seems promising. From the sound it's making, it might be another coin. Let's see. I think it's another coin. Yeah, another one of these copper coins, man. 10 minutes, then let's see if someone can help me identify it, but this place is full of them. Is this the third or fourth one I found? I've searched from the grass up to here, and I still have this whole area left. I'm not even checking the end of the field yet. I need to keep going. I think I'm in a good spot. If we exist, something spectacular has to show up. See? This is incredible, man. Look, another thimble, another one. I don't know, man. What would they do in this part of the land? Maybe they had a sewing workshop here, or who knows. This one is in much better condition than the other one. I honestly enjoy finding things like this. This is definitely a medieval place. The first coin we found, which I thought was Roman, might actually be medieval. I'll have to check with these guys since I really don't know. So, well, that's it. Let's keep going. There are a lot of signals. Every time I make a pass, I'm doing passes about 20 meters long. I come across a signal, so something else has to show up. Do it. Steve is going to love this. Look at what I just found here. Check this out. A ring, man. A medieval ring. It's been battered by the plow. But wait, let me clean it up a bit. See if anything shows up. I'm using a bit of saliva. It's fine. No problem. You can clearly see its design, right? Maybe Steve doesn't have this one in the book, although you know he has a ton of these medieval ring designs. It's awesome, man. So cool. This is super fun. Let's keep searching. I'm telling you, this guy came all the way here to search too. Things just keep showing up. We have to keep looking. Check out this beautiful medieval button, man. What a design. It's interesting, huh? Likewise, one of the thimbles we found earlier was used to try to sew one of these buttons. I'm enjoying this and curious what those people are finding together. They probably found a good spot. I'll keep searching here to see if anything else turns up. I think it's a coin, huh? A button, or what is this? Maybe it's a button, another button, man. Is this military or what? I'll clean it with the brush. This one looks interesting. In the end, I think it's a coin, but I've never seen one with this kind of concavity. Look, I don't want to clean this side anymore. It's better for the museum staff to handle it. It's really strange, man. You can see there's a guy on it. Honestly, it's cool. I think it's the best coin I've found so far, except for the silver one, but that one's in much worse condition. It's super thin too. Well, spectacular. I have to keep searching. I was almost about to go somewhere else because I'd already made 3 passes. Now I'm making passes in this direction without finding anything. But this has already encouraged me to keep going, so let's continue. Look, this area is full of bricks. These are old bricks. That means there was probably a building here. Let's keep searching to see what else we find. That device is good for not damaging metal objects. I haven't found anything here in a while, so I'll move to that field where people, including Philip the archaeologist, are digging. Let's go there. Look, I just found a Roman coin here. I'm right next to where I found the ring. Amazing, and this one looks pretty cool, huh? Oh, what a field, man. We need to keep searching here. I'm alone now. Others are far away. Some seem to have given up and returned to the cars. Not sure how much longer we'll stay, but let's make the most of the time and see if we find anything else interesting. I see it now. Another coin or maybe a button, not sure. Another Roman coin, man. This is crazy. It seems like we left that field and now everything coming up is Roman, dude. Pretty cool, right? We need to keep going. Something more interesting will show up. I was telling you I couldn't find any silver coins. Well, here's one. Unbelievable. I took just one step from where that big coin was, and look, this one is tiny, man. Guys, it's also, I imagine, very, very worn out. It was practically on the surface. I kicked it. Wow. Spectacular. I was surprised none of these silver ones showed up. I'll keep going a bit longer. I think people are coming back to get me and let me know. What a bummer, but at least I'm leaving this field feeling good. A ver qué nos espera en el siguiente. Well, field number 2. I took advantage of the van ride to put all the finds in this little bag. A saphilic. In the end, we spent about 5 hours in the first field. It's 2 in the afternoon. Time just flew by now while we were coming in the van. I showed the archaeologist the finds. And what caught his attention the most was the weight, which I think I didn't even record when I took it out. One of those merchandise weights, which he told me is very interesting because they only have 2 of them in the museum. It proves that there was trade, a market, or something like that in that area, because it's incredible how many coins have turned up. I also identified that coin I wasn't sure about. It's a Hungarian coin. And the third one, if I'm not mistaken, and well, let's give it a try. In this field, people are already heading over there where the soil looks a bit darker, and I think I'm going to do the same. About 3 hours to search, so let's see what I'm able to find. I'm almost sure it's a bullet. Wait, what's that? ¿Qué es esto? A part of a fuse, a projectile? Well, it's not what we're looking for, but it's interesting. Alright, we're leaving this field. There was nothing but trash. I found some projectile fragments and bullets from the war, but not what we're looking for. These are fields the archaeologist tests. He sends us, and if we find anything, he knows there may be a site nearby. Let's see where he sends us next. Maybe we'll end up somewhere interesting. Well, field number 3, the archaeologist is already saying that he found a lot of pottery in that direction. And look, my first signal, and I think it's a Roman coin. Yeah, Roman coin, man. As soon as I got here, as soon as I put down the detector, first Roman coin, dude. This is looking really good. We're gonna head in that direction. The soil looks a bit darker. And like I said, the archaeologist said there's a lot of pottery in that area. But we're off to a great start. This field looks promising, man. Well, I've made it to the end of the field. Look at the whole path I've covered. Those guys are still back there at the end. And man, just modern coins, pieces of trash and bullets. I'm going to join them since they're closer to the cars, making it easier to leave. It's getting late, so I'll head that way now. I found my first Roman coin right at the entrance. Since I don't have much time left to search, let's see if I get lucky and find something cool. Arriving at another field with half an hour left, we crossed the river to search this spot, which should have more finds. And look, check over there at what I found. A piece of a fibula, that's cool. Let's keep searching. The ground is hard. You can tell this field hasn't been worked. Let's see if we can find something in the little time we have left. Well, just when I was about to give up because I'm exhausted, look, a silver coin. Medieval. Let's see if we can find the date. Look, there's a hole. Maybe it was used as a pendant. Let's check the other side. It's so tiny, huh? I love these coins, man. Anyway, it was near the surface, so I pulled it out with my foot. Well, we don't have much left to keep searching. My back is already destroyed, my spirits were really low, but this cheered me up a bit. I'm going to use the time we have left to see what I can find. Look here on the surface. Do you see it? What is this? I thought it might be a ring, but I'm not sure. It seems so, but I'm not sure. I'll keep it and make the most of it now. Filipe, the geologist, said we have about 20 minutes left to search. He told me that the silver coin I just found is Ottoman. That's why it has those Arabic characters. Alright, well, let's see if I can find anything else. This is crazy, huh? Look here. Another silver coin on the surface, man. What kind of madness is this? I think it's silver, right? No, wait, I'm going to clean it, okay? No, this one is copper or bronze. I'm not sure. It might have Arabic letters. It looks like the silver one. Amazing. But there's also a lot of junk, bits of metal that give off the same signal. Anyway, we need to pack up. I'm heading to the camper, the White Boar, to show you everything I found and see if Steve can identify any coins. Well, the White Boar has arrived. It's been an exhausting day. I don't know how many hours we've been detecting, but more than 8 for sure. I'm going to show you, as always, what I've found, and then I'll see if I can catch Steve when he's free. And he'll tell me something about the coins, because I'm telling you, I'm no expert, especially not with coins from here in Croatia. Look, let's get started, as always. From the trash, a ton of junk has come out, especially today. A lot of bullets, but really a lot from the Yugoslav war, I imagine. And well, pieces of aluminum, the usual stuff you find in the fields. All of this, here are a bunch of contemporary merchandise stamps and also contemporary coins. Even, look, this is part of a fuse from a shell. All of this is what I found in field 1, which for me has been the most fun of the day. This is pottery that I picked up for Philip, a Roman coin. I think this one is Roman, and also more coins over here. A ring, another ring. This one is spectacular. Steve is going to love this one. I'm sure he'll like it. I hope he doesn't have it in the book. Maybe he can include it in the next edition. I already told you in previous videos that Steve is an expert in medieval rings. He has a book that he updates every year with all the models he finds. Or we are at the rally. This, for the archaeologist who I was just talking to while we were driving back, is the best find of the day. It's a weight that was used to check the weight of coins mainly and other objects. It's part of a balanced scale. I'll show you some pictures. I've seen a few of these in Spain, but luckily there are only 2 in the museum. Plus this object's context helps explain the field, as the archaeologist says. It could be a commercial area or a market. A couple of thimbles. This is something I always love to find. Copper thimbles, I suppose from the same period as the coins. This coin. This one is super interesting. It's Hungarian if I'm not mistaken. From Bela III, it looks pretty cool, okay? And it has this shape, which is quite curious. I'm sure if I catch Steve when he's free, he can tell me more about this interesting coin. Pieces of coins, I think these are medieval, and in the first field, these 2 silver coins have appeared. I've tried to clean them a bit now. I don't want to clean them too much because I'd rather they do it at the museum. Here you can see a kind of crown, and on this one, as I mentioned, it's really encrusted. I don't want to scrape or clean it. This one is in worse condition, so there's definitely a cross. These coins are tiny. I don't know how they could pay with this. What a crazy thing. The third field, I didn't find anything in the second one. This piece of metal has appeared. I don't know what it is. Some coins that I think are Roman. This one looks pretty good. This, which I thought was a button. And the archaeologist told me that it's part of a ring. It's like this, you see, like this, but instead of being round, it's square. A ring would be mounted like this, you see, and that's it. This piece that I don't know what it is. And this is from field 4, the last field we've been in, where we've only been detecting for 25 minutes, and look at everything I found. This part of a bronze fibula that's been smashed by the plow. Probably a couple of coins. I think they're medieval. These, I don't know if they were Roman, I'm not sure. And this coin is spectacular. It's amazing. The archaeologist told me it's Ottoman. Do you see how you can see what look like Arabic characters there? This coin is incredible, and again, another tiny coin. In the end, look at this. And I found 3 silvers today, man. This is incredible. I'm going to see if I can find Steve Libre and show him everything I found, and then I'll hand over the bags so he can give them to the archaeologist.
Virgilio, what do you have in that little bag for me? Well, look, you have part of a ring. Excellent. Put it in a new bag. Okay, this is a strap end. It would go on the belt.
Ah, yeah.
I don't know what that is. Romana, and a small ring. Okay, the next bag. Bela the Third. Bela 3, yeah. Nice.
That's a peso. Felipe was really excited.
Yes, I agree. It's a peso and a very beautiful one. A thimble. And another thimble. You like thimbles? Romana. Another one of these coins broken.
Is it another Bela?
Yes. Oh, what is that? This is a shilling from 1424.
Oh, okay. There's another silver.
These are all the same period. Okay, let's look at the rings. Just the band.
Needle or Kaufman, both. Yeah. Probably both.
Hmm.
Kaufman? Yes.
I'll get some,
We can get our
some olives
cherry
and bread.
brandy.
It's very worn, but you can still see the nice design on it. Someone wore it for many years.
Olives. Oh wow, a part of a bomb.
Yeah.
Later I'm gonna cut the meat.
Is that a lampstand?
Yep. Did you sign your shit?
This is another one of those shillings from 1424. Another one.
My shoes? Is that Roman?
Yes, it definitely is. I can tell you the emperor. It's from Constantinos II. He used this, a spear piercing a fallen knight. You have... what is this?
It's Ottoman.
Oh, it's an Ottoman coin, yes. And as you can see, it's got a hole in it, so it must have been used as decoration. Roman? Again, 1424 button and a fibula.
I was already losing daylight when Steve told me what he found. I hope you can see it, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Many more pieces will go to the Archaeological Museum in Vignoni, helping us learn about the area's past. Archaeologists work much differently here than on the streets in Spain, don't they? But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, that you found it interesting, and I'll see you next Friday.